So this is Cross Mountain 2.0. I went with about 15 of us from the group. Megan stayed back and did her own thing, which she'll get into in a moment. But we went up and did the Stations of the Cross along the Way of the Cross, which that was the first time I did that, and it was wonderful. And again, these beautiful views. This is near the top here, just maybe 30 feet from the big cross at the top, so you'll see that in a moment. That cross was installed in 1933. I was told that the locals carried up the materials and it was actually constructed once they were up here.
It was 1900 years after Christ's death. That was the occasion.
Exactly.
I went to Apparition Hill. I had to sleep in a little later and climbed it again just on my own, which was wonderful, and it gave me a lot of time for silent prayer. I climbed it barefoot again, which is really just no big deal. You would think that these would be so painful, and yet it's just so much easier than you think. It feels like I was receiving help along the way. I got to the top, the Mary statue was there, and I sat down and prayed some more on a little seat-shaped rock. Lots of rocks up there, as you'd imagine. And then we came back together at the hotel, and I got ready for an event that happened a little bit later. And Ryan...
Well, I went on a hike this morning, and it was lovely, but I still had this reserve of energy afterwards. When I got back to the room, Meg was gone. So, sorry, my earbud fell out here. So anyway, when I got back, Meg was gone, so I decided to head back out into the blistering Bosnian sun and just start running. And I tell you what, I'm glad I did. It's beautiful. I'll get a little mountain landscape view for you guys here next, but it was good to move. And yeah, we got a couple more days, so I gotta enjoy them while I can. All right, talk soon.
When Ryan got back, there was a big party going on, these pre-wedding festivities. And then they got in their cars and they all started honking as they all went to the church. We were invited to the wedding, y'all. Oh my gosh, this little girl was so cute and a little overwhelmed.
Yeah, she jumped the gun there on the procession. But man, it was beautiful. The wedding was at 5 in the afternoon, and here we have the procession of the wedding party. I didn't see a lot of tears, actually. I was going to say everyone's crying, but there wasn't a lot of, there was a lot of smiles.
Yeah, there were a lot of smiles and, okay, let's be honest, some tears from our side of the pews.
That's true.
We were just so honored to be invited to this. That's Marco and Yelena, and we're very, very, very happy for them both. It's a wonderful family that we're staying with, and it's Marco's family, and he's been just so polite and hospitable and just warm and wonderful.
The two musicians that played for the wedding were incredible. There was a cellist and a pianist, and they were both vocalists as well. And the cellist was like amazing. She looked like Scarlett Johansson.
The harmonies were wonderful. We couldn't understand anything that was being said, of course, because it was in Croatian, but it was a beautiful mass. And then we got ice cream for the first time before we started our walk to the Apparition
We just
Hill.
got back from the Bosnian Herzegovian wedding, which we were unexpectedly invited to. The wedding of the year. And
you know the bride's name?
Yelena.
Yelena. Marco and Yelena.
Marco and Yelena, congratulations. Yes, many blessings from this day. It's actually a really great day. We were told that the visionary would have another apparition on the hill tonight at 10 p.m. So we are walking there now. Again, this is my second time. going today, and we're going to go to a restaurant called Pizza Alf.
And why is it called Pizza Alf? Because, well, think about it for a second. What's your guess? Okay, that's exactly right. He loved the show Alf.
Who's the only Alf you know?
Who's the only Alf ever? He loved the show Alf from the 90s. Because, if I haven't mentioned it already, it's the 90s here. We've gone back in time and across the world. So, little time travel, space travel. It's pretty cool. But yeah, it's we're really excited. We had a late lunch, and we're just gonna have like a little pizza to cap off the day here.
That's right. Pizza Alf is one of the local restaurants. It was one of the first restaurants here, and we're really excited to go eat there. So we'll see you there. Video too.
Every place allows smoking indoors, so we ate outside and we had some coffee to finish up our meal before walking up the hill to go pray 3 mysteries of the rosary with hundreds of other people, and we were present for the apparition.
Oh, you got a shot of that. Awesome. We weren't supposed to take videos, but Megan is a rebel.
Well, no, this was before they told me. I wouldn't break the rules.